Welcome to the World Series of Board Gaming news update as we count down the days to the World Series. I want to talk about another fantastic event that is happening at the World Series, which is, of course, as you can see on the screen right beside me, the Red Cathedral and the White Castle tournament that we are having back in 2023. And you can see the finals. We live streamed it over on the Dice Tower. We had the Red Cathedral National Championships where the winner won a trip to Essen, and they're doing a similar thing again. We have the North American Invitational, where first place at the Red Cathedral wins a plane ticket and lodging, 3 days lodging to Spiel Essen to compete in the World Championship. And plus, you get also a $100 WSBG 2025 coupon. You can participate in this if you are signed up for the outer ring ticket or above. This ticket right here, it's only $175 and it gets you in 6 days of open gaming using the Dice Tower West library into all the national championships, all the outer ring games that are going on. For the full schedule, you can check us out here at WSBGvegas.com. Click the menu, hit event schedules, and hit on the outer ring schedule to see all of the amazing events that we're having over there. One of which, of course, is the Red Cathedral North American Invitational and the White Castle North American Invitational. I also got a chance to sit down with the designers of the Red Cathedral and the White Castle. They're a fantastic couple. That interview is over on the Dice Tower if you want to check it out. If you missed it, just talking about design process and their experience of being part-time designers. They don't design full-time, and they're super excited to see when their game has grown beyond them. I think that's also a wonderful thing about the World Series of Board Gaming, is that the games go beyond. They get a life of their own. We get the best players to come and compete and try their hand and prove to themselves that they are the best. And you're going to win a fantastic prize. The prizes that DeVere is giving out is insane. It really is. A plane ticket and lodging to Essen for Red Cathedral, but if you make it to second place, third place, or fourth place, you get money that you can spend at DeVereGames.com. And let me tell you, DeVere is one of my personal favorite publishers because of their lineup. Their lineup is so strong, and there are so many fun games that you can use that coupon on. You'd be surprised at how far you might be able to make it in these tournaments. I know in the final table of Red Cathedral, there was one, maybe two players who had never played Red Cathedral before and had just learned it and went on a run. If you're a good board gamer, you're a good board gamer and you have a shot at these sorts of events. Like in the WSBG, you only need to beat a handful of people. To win a ring, to put it into perspective, to win a ring at the World Series of Board Gaming, you only need to beat 12 people. That's it. You're going to have three to four rounds. So if it's 4 rounds of tables of 4, maximum there are 12 people that you need to beat. You do that, you win yourself a championship ring and a spot in the semifinals to compete for that $25,000 prize. That's all it takes. I've done that before, and I know you can. Over on the White Castle, you also get a grand prize of $300 for DeVere Games and an additional $100 off your WSBG coupon. If you make it there, if you make it into any of these top places, you've already paid for your ticket and your entry fee. So if you have an outer ring pass, if you're just going for the outer ring, make sure to lock in the games that you want to sign up for. We also want to highlight some more special guests that'll be at the event. My good friends, Alex and Meg from Board Game Co., Professor Meg, they're going to be in Vegas as our special guests. They're going to be commentating on Ticket to Ride. I just firmed up the commentary schedule with Tom. They're going to commentate on that one. I know Alex might participate in some live panels. Over on the Dice Tower, we're going to have a full spectacular event. There's going to be live plays with attendees at the event. There's going to be some fun little panels. It's going to be a very fun week for all those who can't make it. And for those who can make it, well, you might just find yourself on those streams. But Alex and Meg are two lovely, lovely people. You can hang out with them. They'll just be in the open gaming area playing games. I think Meg's going to participate in the tournament, so you might have to face off against her in the tournament. And honestly, you should be scared because Meg's a good competitor. I wouldn't be surprised if we see her at the finals of a Castles of Burgundy or a Splendor. I don't know. But when they're not competing, they'll be in the open gaming area, and they're just two lovely, lovely people. And I know would be happy to play a game with you, as would everybody in the WSBG. It's a great group. We also want to take this opportunity again to do a sponsor spotlight. And I got to shout out these two companies, 25th Century Games. I have been so enamored with their production of Raw. I love my personal copy of Raw. It is so, so good. The production quality on both the retail and the deluxe versions that you could get at Kickstarter are phenomenal. The way that they have revitalized this classic is so, so awesome, and have brought this classic to so many people. Shut Up and Sit Down, no pun included, myself, there's a reason why people have been talking about this game as of the current moment, and that is in huge part to 25th Century Games. And of course, they are once again supporting and being the sponsors for the Raw event, making sure that we have all the copies that we need. Love 25th Century Games, and I also love Roxley Games. The production quality on Roxley Games are also fantastic. It's awesome having both of these side by side, because I can just lay heaps of praise upon them because they're both such great companies. Bringing back the #1 game on Board Game Geek, making sure we have enough copies of Brass Birmingham so that everybody can play. Highly recommend checking out both these companies, and thank you to them for sponsoring and supporting the World Series. It is so great to have the publisher support when they're able to support, and they should be really commended. If you like this event, show some love to 25th Century Games and to Roxley, because we love them a bunch. And speaking about the Outer Ring, we have another Outer Ring spotlight. I know we spotlighted Lost Cities before, so I want to focus on Seven Wonders. Again, if you are upset about some games no longer being in the World Series of Board Gaming, because we do have that rotation to keep things fresh, to keep new games coming in. Seven Wonders has been rotated out. It was in the World Series for 2 years. Shout out to our champions, Ricky Boys and Scott Kushner. But you have a chance to maybe face them in the Outer Ring, and maybe have a little less pressure on yourself, where you can still win some money towards your 2025 ticket. That's the important thing here about all of these Outer Ring games. These ones over here, all of them, you can see previous games and other games are in the mix. It's a great lineup. And so I just want to highlight again that this is a event where there is so much going on. Arguably too much going on, because our staff is too small to be able to tell you about it constantly. There's so much that is happening that I have a hard time expressing. And so I hope you will come and check it out for yourself, either at the open gaming level, the Outer Ring level, or participating in the tournament. Another thing that we want to do here at the World Series of Board Gaming is highlight your friendly local game stores. These are game stores that have shown us some love in the past in newsletters and in announcements, and we want to show them some love in return. So if you happen to be in Linwood, Washington, check out Around the Table Game Pub. If you're in Princeton, West Virginia, check out Daydream Game Store. And if you happen to be in Pierre, South Dakota, well, check out the Game Room. Great stores that we want to shout out right now. And if you haven't gotten your ticket, or if you do have your ticket and you have some friends who are interested, make sure that they sign up so that you can get a little referral bonus and you can have cash to spend at our WSBG store at the event. You can come home with a game. You can come home, more importantly, with some memories. And hey, if you bring 10 friends, well, you can come home with your entry into next year already fully paid for. That's all I've got for you for now. Remember that tickets do close September 1st. That is the last day to purchase tickets for any of the tournaments or the Outer Ring. We will be selling the open gaming tickets at the door if you want to come by. If you're in Vegas and you feel like doing some gaming, come on by. But it is always better to shore up those plans as soon as you can, because the hotel rates do go up. And getting so close to the time, you may be struggling to find that hotel rate that we have does run out. We might have a few rooms left, so I encourage you to go and get your tickets if you're still on the fence. And I encourage you, if you are coming to the World Series of Board Gaming, reach out. Reach out to your friend, to your best board gaming friend, and tell them to come with you. It'll be a blast. They can share a hotel room with you. They can just participate in the open gaming area or in the Outer Ring tournament. They don't have to participate in the main event, but bring them along, because we are convinced that this is the best board gaming event out there, and we want to spread the word. So thanks everybody for watching. From all of us here at the World Series of Board Gaming, my name is Chris George, and what are you waiting for? It's time to get in the game.